Hi everyone, I'm Susie. Welcome to The Good Life. We are here every Thursday night at 8 p.m. and I'm so excited that we've got a great line of speakers tonight to share with you their stories on the products as well as the business, and we've got an amazing boss babe launching a business tonight, so super exciting. So first of all, I'd like to welcome you to our event. I'm Susie and I would like to kick off by talking about our amazing products. So first of all, we can talk about the capsules. So I've got our fruit, veggies and berry blend capsules. Now they're simply that, fruit, veggies and berries in a capsule. I should put them down. And they're just really, fruit and veggies that have been dried out, grounded down to a fine powder, put inside the capsule that is made easy for you to consume every day. So you're going to get your 30 plus serves of fruit and veggies on a daily basis, as opposed to the 9 and 13 serves of fruit and veggies that you're required by the World Health Organization to have on a daily basis. This is designed to bridge the gap between what you are eating on a daily basis and what you should be eating. So it's a fantastic way to do that. I would like to just share with you some of the ingredients that we have on our capsules. So our fruit, we've got some apple, peach, prune, orange. Your veggies, you've got your broccoli, your garlic, your spinach, kale, and the berries. Of course, it's all the berries. You've got your black carrots, your blackberry, elderberry, cranberry, blueberry, and it's just simply fruit and veggies. I'd like to share with you a little bit about how I came across these capsules. I came across them about 2 years ago as a friend of mine. She had 2 children and was just bouncing off the wall. And then there was me with 2 kids, pregnant with a 3rd one, and hauling over a bucket on my bed with morning sickness. It was absolutely shocking. I had shocking pregnancies with all of my kids, and looking back now, I can see that it was due to the lack of nutrition that I had in my life. It wasn't something that my parents, failed to do. It was by choice that growing up, I just did not want to eat my fruit and veggies. I was basically all about sugar. When I was 15 years old, I used to skip all my meals because I was focused on being skinny. So my iron levels were really low as well, and that caused my skin to break out, caused my hair to, be really brittle and just dry and not healthy at all. So with my iron levels being really low, that actually affected me long term with my pregnancies, I found. Even though I was on all the supplements and medications and multivitamins that my doctors would put me on, it wasn't actually doing anything for me. Nothing actually changed. So anyway, I was reaching towards the end of my pregnancy with my 3rd child, and I had 2 toddlers running around the house, and I thought something has to give. So I tried the products, and I was actually really surprised after the 3rd week that I had an energy boost. Like I all of a sudden was actually getting out of bed, having a shower, and actually being able to eat something, where I had no appetite with any of my children. Like I was just so sick that I just didn't feel like eating because I thought, what's the point? It's just going to come back up anyway. So that was a huge plus, the energy boost. After I had my daughter, I continued to have the capsules, and I noticed my skin getting better. I noticed that I had my the pre-baby weight back. So even though I put on 12 kilos with my 3rd child, I actually got rid of that within 3 months just by being on the capsules. I didn't do the exercise. I didn't do anything like that. It was just simply by having the right nutrition in my body that I lost my baby weight really quickly, which was really surprising. I noticed that because my skin was improving, my hair was feeling healthy, that I started to feel good about myself. I was one of those people that I probably suffered from postnatal depression, but just did not really want to pay attention to that. I was kind of like, I am too busy to have to deal with, seeing a shrink or seeing anybody about my postnatal depression. But I actually noticed that because I was starting to feel good about myself, I was getting better sleep, I was getting energy, and I was actually happy to be a mum to my kids because they were happier, that I was happier. I found that my postnatal depression actually decreased, that I wasn't feeling so crap all the time. So anyway, fast forward 2 years now, I actually no longer need any multivitamins or supplements for my iron. My iron levels have been perfectly normal for the first time in like 15 years, really. And my doctor is baffled, he just said, what are you on that made the difference? I put you on these supplements and everything, and you turned around and you made a complete 180 turn. And I just said, it was these capsules. And he had no objection to that. So he said, just stay on them because they're doing you the world of good. So really, really impressed with the capsules. So the next thing that I would like to talk about is our omegas. Now, these have been new. They came out last year in September, I believe, and they're very different to all the other omega capsules that are in the supermarket and the chemist that you will find. They're vegan friendly, which is really amazing. Now, I was really skeptic about the whole vegan thing. I thought, why? What is the hype about them? But it's the fact that when you make that little tweak to your nutrition and the way that you consume things and what you're putting into your body, you actually get the maximum benefits from these nutrition rather than taking all the artificial stuff that is in the products in the supermarket and the chemist, because you actually don't know what's in them. You can actually read the ingredients on the back of these products and understand what is actually being put into them rather than looking at the ingredients label on the other products and not understanding or recognizing half the ingredients. That's a warning sign for me. The fact that the other products have warning signs such as you're not suitable for breastfeeding, not suitable for pregnancy. Please consult your doctor if you've got this or diabetes or heart condition. And you think, what on earth are you putting in your body that requires these warning labels? Don't give them to your children. Don't do this. And it's like, is it something in there that is harmful to my body that is actually going to make me worse? So if you get where I'm coming from. So anyway, omegas, fantastic. They are vital to your health, just like the other capsules, but this one is more about assisting with your brain development, your eye health, your joint inflammation. So people who suffer from fibromyalgia or arthritis really benefit from these capsules. For me personally, I take them after I have my personal training session or do any exercise because they help me with faster muscle recovery. So everyone is different. However, by taking all 4 of these capsules for me, I allow myself to get the absolute maximum benefits from consuming the capsules. So fantastic. Okay, so moving on, not only I think I take these products, why should my kids miss out? If you've got kids that are constantly getting sick at daycare, school, with the flu season right around the corner, what better way than to give them free Kids Chews? So we have them in the fruit and veggies chews, and they contain exactly the same ingredients as our fruit and veggie capsules. Really delicious, if I say so. I even snack on them as lollies myself. And in fact, I was actually just thinking about the children multivitamins that are out there at the supermarket, and studies show that they have such a high amount of sugar intake in them as opposed to our chews. You think, how is it actually benefiting the children? These ones are complete whole foods, they're delicious, it's just fruit and veggie. And the best thing about them is that we have a children's health study behind it where, we study, the children's effects from taking them, how have they benefit from them, and it has come back with some of them improving their sleep, behaviour changes as well, clear skin for teenagers and hair, you name it. There's so many benefits for them, as well as the capsules that I've had for adults. So really amazing. The last product I would like to share with you is our vegan complete shakes. We've got vanilla and we've also got the Dutch chocolate. Now these are vegan friendly, dairy free as well, so really good for people who have allergies to dairy and wheat and all that. So really love it, and they contain whole foods nutrition into it as well. So you've got broccoli sprouts, you've got alfalfa powder, radish sprouts, spirulina, pomegranate powder, yucca powder. It's all in there, and the best thing is that you cannot taste them at all. My kids ask me for a shake every single day, and they taste just like the Macca's shake. So if you like the vanilla Macca's shake or the chocolate Macca's shake, they taste just like these. And I absolutely love the vanilla ones because I find them to be really useful in putting my pancake mix, putting in muffins, cakes, banana bread, you name it. I can use them in a lot of different things. So really delicious. So these are our products. When you sign up to the products, you actually also get an amazing free lifetime access to our JBT program. Now, the JBT program stands for Juicy Body Transformation, and it is full of recipes, meal planning, shopping lists, you name it. Now, the recipes, this is the JBT guide. So the recipes are actually designed by our very own Master Chef, Kira Westwick, who used to be on MasterChef. And the fact that she was on MasterChef, we can well and truly trust that her recipes are absolutely amazing. And, I don't know about you, but I have cooked so many things out of this, and I was so skeptical about how things were going to taste. For example, sweet potato brownies. I think, oh my God, it sounds mortifying, but I actually cooked it myself and it is so delicious. Like, I actually crave them. Another one I tried yesterday was the healthy version of the choc chip cookies, which was made out of chickpeas, no flour, no sugar, none of that. And as soon as it came out of the oven, I opened my mouth and I had this scrunch up look on my face like, oh my God, this is going to taste like crap. And it wasn't. I actually kept going back for more and devoured the whole tray. That was so bad of me. But anyway, so really delicious. You've got your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, snacks, and there's even different kinds of meal plans that if you want to detox, we've got detox and cleansers. We've got vegetarian meal plans as well. So all these recipes are really flexible to suit what you like to eat. The difference with our recipes and program is that it's designed to teach you the tools to learn about clean eating. So it's not a diet, it's not a fad, it's more about, swapping your olive oil for coconut oil, or, swapping the cocoa powder for cacao powder. It still tastes absolutely delicious. The one exciting thing that I'd love to share with you is that we also have shreds. At the moment, we do have an 8-week shred that we're doing at the moment, and the last one that we had phenomenal results. So we decided to do it again, and the people are coming back with just amazing results after a few days. Energy boost. I actually have a customer who said, I've lost 5 centimeters in just 3 days. Like, it's amazing. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? So it's really amazing how just by adding the right nutrition to your diet, your body and the program and everything can make the world of difference for you. So I think that's enough for me. I'm actually going to pass you on to Claire, who has a product story to share with you as well. So Claire, would you like to take yourself off mute, darling?
Hey, Susie. Evening, everyone. Thanks for having me. I came on board about just under 2 months ago, and started off just on the fruit and veg capsules, along with my 2 girls on the chews. Love them to start with. Both the girls ate them, no issues. Just my youngest one reminds me if I don't give them to her, will complain if we get in the car, Mummy, I didn't have my chews. which is always helpful because then I don't forget to take mine. She's my little reminder. And all go great, was really helpful, felt great. And then about, I think 2 weeks ago, I also started on the berries. And I've noticed this week, after being on it for 2 weeks now, massive change. Just the energy, not just the body, but just the brain energy too. Like, it's just amazing the difference that such a simple little thing takes 2 seconds to take in the morning can help you out throughout your whole day. Even I went to get ready this morning and put on some pants and went, they don't look the same that they used to look. So I haven't measured. I've been good. I struggle sometimes to not step on the scales, but I haven't measured myself. So it'll be nice at the end of it to my next date to measure again. But if the pants are getting a bit loose, that's always a brilliant sign. And the food is amazing. One of the ones I was made, like Susie said, the chopped chip zucchini muffins. Who in their right mind would go, yep, let's devour some chopped chip zucchini muffins? But they are so sweet. They are beautiful. And I have one every day with my coffee in the morning, and it's just like sitting at a cafe eating their cake and coffee. So I'm super excited to where this journey is going to take me further on in life, and it's a new start, and it's just, changed everything for the family. So yeah.
Thanks, Claire. I was
That's all right.
Around the products and everything. Thank you so much for sharing your story, and the fact that your kids are your constant reminder every single day to take your product. Brilliant. I love it.
Oh, it's perfect, because sometimes during the week I remember, but it's more the weekends that you're not in your normal routine. Yeah. But yeah, Jasmine, she'll bug you till she gets what she wants.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing. So today we're going to switch gears a little bit. So we're going to go straight into the business side of things. And I've actually got an amazing boss babe here tonight who's going to share with you her business story. So Sarah, would you like to take yourself off mute and share with us?
Sure thing. Clear my voice. Thanks, Susie. Hi, my name's Sarah, as Susie mentioned, of course. I've been in the business now for a year and a half, and I've been taking the product for the same amount of time. The reason why I started this business is I was always looking for something that I could do from home, because I kept trying to find something in the admin field and I couldn't find anything. And resumes, I was adjusting it like all the time to specifically go to that workplace. Just going to interviews was nerve-wracking. And to find something that's really simple to share with other people, because all you got to do is share it with people, because they see what you're doing and how your life has changed just with the product, that you don't need to sell anything. So that's how I see it. Because some people have said to me, "Oh, are you selling them?" No, I'm sharing the product. Like, it's a different. If you change the wording for me, personally, it's a lot more personal. With the business side, I back before I started it. I actually had no money to rub together. I was really struggling financially. I was in bad situations. On the alcohol a lot. So there were a lot of struggles that I went through, and then to find this and see that I can work from home, have a bit of extra money to help the family, go on holidays like I just did. I took the kids to Melbourne for the first time in a hotel, which I've never done. So that was a great thing to share with them. And as well as that, the community of people that come with this business are incredible. They lift you up when you need it, and they push you forward when you're not expecting it. And yeah, I'm starting to get emotional now. But but it is amazing. Like, personal development for me has been a big thing with my mindset to help me through my day. So you just lean on the people that are there right next to you, and they'll help you achieve what you see for this business, whether it's part-time, full-time, however you want to work it. We meet you where you're at. So it's amazing. Thanks, Susie.
Thanks, Sarah, for sharing your story. I love that the fact that this business has helped you personally as well, that, you know, on a personal development level, that it's able to allow you to grow and to meet, you know, friends that can support you as well. That is the best thing about the business, is that we develop, you know, great friendships, and it's what I like to call a sisterhood. So you are absolutely inspiring, and I love, you know, watching you grow and follow your journey. So thank you so much for sharing tonight, babe. Okay, so we're now going to talk about the nitty-gritty side of the business now. So I know that some of you who might be watching this, or, you know, interested in the business, think, you know, oh, you know, I'm a little bit skeptical about it. You know, is this a pyramid scheme and stuff? You know, I know that I had that question when I first started, and I thought, you know, I want to do the business, but my friends and my family were telling me, like, Susie, you're getting yourself into a pyramid scheme. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I've actually got an amazing boss babe, Lucinda, who is absolutely amazing at explaining this. So Lucinda, would you like to take yourself off mute and explain away?
No pressure. Hi, everybody. My name's Lucinda. I came into the business about 18 months ago. Again, was really looking for the benefits of the product to start with. I was a zombie mum, no energy. There was a lot of stuff going on for me. I had hormonal stuff that the doctors couldn't. That's my 1-year-old, and almost 1-year-old in the background. I can't believe she's one. I'm actually denying it. So I had some weird hormonal stuff going on as well, and was just, the doctors didn't know what was actually wrong. So I ended up, thought as a last resort, started on the product and had amazing results within the first couple of weeks. So I was also, like Sarah, kind of looking for a way to be able to make some money and stay at home with my kids. I want to be that mum that's, you know, able to take the kids to school and pick them up and do canteen duty and do readers. I don't know if they do that. My son's only in kinder at the moment. So, but that's the kind of stuff that I want to do. So I was looking for a business that, or a way that I could stay at home. And so after having the results that I did and seeing the results of other people, it was just a no-brainer, as Sarah said, to share this product. But, you know, one of the most common concerns that comes up when anyone looks at the business, or when you first start looking at the business, is it a pyramid scheme? I mean, everybody's so skeptical these days. We've all got to be really, really careful, because there's so many scams and stuff going around. You can just never be sure. You know, sometimes if it seems too good to be true, you know, you think it is too good to be true. But sometimes, you know, there are good stuff out there too. So the funny thing about the whole pyramid scheme thing is that I think it's become a bit of a catchphrase for different business structures that maybe people don't quite understand. So considering that probably most of us, I'm guessing on tonight, weren't actually born when pyramid schemes were made illegal. So considering the history of and the strength of Juice Plus as a company, if we were a pyramid scheme or some kind of scam, we would have been found out by now. And as I said, you know, that whole type of structure has actually been made illegal since the 1970s. So quite a long time now. So when I started looking at the business, you know, it made me think about actually how other business structures work. And if you really think about it, our traditional business model these days that everybody kind of understands is actually more like a pyramid scheme than anything else, or a pyramid structure, I should say, than anything else. And I'll explain with my massive whiteboard here. So if we think of the humble supermarket, and that's an easy kind of one to explain. So down the bottom here we have all the checkout assistants, and say Lisa, we'll say Lisa, she's been working at Coles now for 20 years. And, you know, she loves her job. She loves the fact that she can interact with people. She loves the fact that she's actually in a service industry and can help people and stuff. And, you know, she's a great employee. She turns up on time, and she does everything she needs to do, and she probably goes above and beyond her position, her role. And she's made friends with her other checkout assistants as well. Let's face it, for anyone who's worked full-time, maybe some of us still are working full-time, you spend more time at work. So you do end up making really close friends with you know, your work colleagues, and they become more like family because you're actually spending more time with them than you are with your own family. So in a supermarket, you have different levels of positions. So you might have department managers like your grocery manager, your deli manager, you know, front counter manager, things like that. Then you'll have store managers, maybe area managers, and then at the top, the big fat cat CEO. Now for Lisa to progress up to, say, a department manager, she might get there because, you know, she's been there for 20 years. But for her to get there, she's actually going to have to fight her friends for the same position, because there will only be one position available. For Lisa to be able to make it to, you know, a store manager or area manager or CEO is going to be pretty much impossible. Regardless of how talented and lovely Lisa is, she's just not going to make it there, unfortunately, which is a real shame. So the way I like to explain how our business structure works is more like a rectangle. Does that look like a rectangle? So we all come in to the business as what we call a VF, or a virtual franchisee. And all of us come in at the same level. It doesn't matter what education or previous experience or previous roles you've had. We all start off at the same level. We also have promotional levels in our business, and our CEO position is called NMD. Now, the really cool thing about our business structure is the only way you can actually promote up the ladder as such is by helping other people along the way. So the only way you're actually going to get to these positions is by bringing other people on and helping them to grow their businesses. So instead of fighting for positions against our colleagues, we're actually helping each other. And so we don't progress unless they progress, which is really cool. The other thing is that there's unlimited CEO positions in our business. So we can all become the CEO of our own company. It is our own company, so at the end of the day, you are a business owner. And we all just help each other promote and help each other grow our businesses. As Susie said, it's a real sisterhood, and it doesn't really matter where you fall, you know, on the ladder. Everybody helps each other. So it's really a fantastic culture, especially compared to the traditional kind of business structure where you are fighting each other for the one position. This way we're all kind of growing together, which is what I really love. So I hope that explained it for you all.
That's fantastic, Lucinda. I absolutely loved the way that you refer the business as a culture, because it is. Like, I didn't actually think about it like that. And you're absolutely right. You know, it's almost like, you know, we're a community. Like, we just really all come together and we work together to help each other and not fighting, you know, and that kind of stuff. Like, I love that. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so now one of the other questions that people have is that, do I need to know everybody in this business? No, do I need to be that, annoying salesperson and hunt down people and stuff like that, No, you don't. And I actually have another amazing boss babe, Daniela, who is actually going to talk a little bit about that. So Daniela, would you like to take yourself off mute?
Sure. So sorry, I actually have a board, but I don't have a whiteboard marker, so it's not going to work. So I'm going to actually attempt to do this on paper, so bear with me, or I might even just talk to it. So yeah, my name is Daniela. I joined the business, it's coming up to 2 years, amazingly. I joined the business at a time when I had just become a new mum and wasn't really coping very well. I actually was going through postnatal depression, and I did start on the products first and had amazing results, and within 3 months of being on the products I jumped on the business as well. I work in a very corporate environment and have so for most of my career, and I was returning back to that corporate life, which was daunting now with the child. And when you have postnatal depression, you don't have a lot of energy, you just don't know how you're going to juggle it all. So certainly this business came in for me at the right time. But when I did join, I did have a lot of questions, because it's not a traditional business as I know it or as I've been around. And of course, I had lots of questions at the time. And one of them was definitely, well, how do I build my business? And, I don't want to be one of those people that, hunt down everyone and start selling them products, and then no one wants to talk to you anymore. And I'm not a salesperson. I work in human resources, so I definitely deal with people, but I'm not a seller. And the one thing that did attract me about this business is that it's not a selling business, it's a sharing business. And that definitely appealed to me at the time. So the way that I guess it was explained to me, and the way that it's worked for me and for a lot of us in the business, is that it's definitely a sharing business. It's a business where you share your life, you share what gets you excited. You don't knock down on everyone's doors. You're just sharing. You're meeting people every day. So, for example, you talk to people at the shops. I'm always at the shop because I'm a bit of a shopaholic, and so I talk to people all the time. So you will find me at Chadstone many times, and I'll be talking to people who, who are in their roles, and it's usually conversations whether they, do they love what they're doing? Are they looking for anything else? And we just share. We will share things about, as you heard Susie saying, our product is amazing and our program is amazing as well. And we share, our lifestyles. And certainly how the business grows is by sharing it with people along the way. So like I said, if I'm at Chadstone and I'll share it with someone, and I'm just going to use my really crappy notepad here to show you. But let's just say that's me. So I'm over here, but then I'm having so many conversations. So just I'll use Kate as an example, who's, I'm having a conversation with her, and, she wants to join the business because, she's not getting a lot of hours where she is. And, the retail game these days, it's all casual part-time hours, nothing's guaranteed. You don't know when you're going to be rostered on. And then I talked to Cindy, who has left her role, and she doesn't know exactly what that's going to mean for her from a career perspective or what she's doing, and she jumps on because she sees a real opportunity and how she can share with people and make an impact on people. So people join for different reasons. It is definitely around sharing what you're doing, but also resonates with people about what they want to achieve. From there on, I guess, and these are just 2 examples, but Kate will talk to another 2 people. And now my pen's run out, so let's just leave that alone. And so it just expands, and people just keep having conversations. So you have the opportunity to grow your team. from just having the conversations and obviously investing in people and talking to people about, you know, where they're at and what they want to achieve. It has the potential to grow beyond just yourself. So, you know, like I said, you introduce to one person, that person then speaks to other people who are looking for something, are looking for an income. So whether, you know, it's, you know, they want to stay home with their babies, whether they want to supplement their income, whether they want to take extra, you know, and have extra holidays, so they want to look at it in that way in regards to how we can help their families. Some people want to buy a house, they don't want to rent. There's so many reasons why this business resonates with people on so many levels, and also because people are sick of the traditional stuff that we're doing, where we're slogging it out 50 hours a week in jobs that we don't love and sacrificing, you know, ourselves, our families, all the things that we want to achieve. And I think that's the beauty of this business, and what it's, I guess, shown me that, and I never knew this existed, and it's amazing that I'm nearly 40 and I never knew that it existed. But there's so many fantastic stories that I've heard along the way in this business and this opportunity that was shared with me. And I guess I'm grateful for the person that shared it with me, because if they didn't, I wouldn't know about it, and I wouldn't know about this amazing opportunity that's changing my life and the lives of so many other people. And I've been very blessed to be able to share in that with so many cool and awesome people along the way. So thank you. Back to you.
Thanks, Daniela. Yeah, one of the things I loved about the business is the fact that it's suitable for anybody, all walks of life. You know, that you can be a uni student, you can be a mum, you can be anybody, and it doesn't matter. And the fact is, you don't need to be qualified to do this business. One thing that I always tell my team is that I absolutely love that you do not need to be qualified to do this business. This business has a manual to hand to you to teach you everything you need to know. If you're a mum like me, you don't get a manual for your kids. So if you can raise your kid, you're doing a brilliant job. So this business will be easy. So, yeah, so absolutely easy, and absolutely love the business as well. Like, I've been in it for 10 months myself, and I've met some amazing people along the way. And even though I'm a mum, I've got heaps of people that I've met through coffee shops, you know, kinder, school, you name it, because everyone has their own reasons for joining the business. So you're absolutely right, Daniela. Thank you so much for sharing and explaining that. So the last thing we're going to talk about is how we get paid, which is the one thing that we like to talk about in the business. So Mandy is going to talk to us about that. So Mandy, would you like to explain?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Susie. So my name's Mandy. I have been in the business for just over 2 years now. And I get to talk about the money, so that's exciting. It's always an exciting part. We always like to know how we get paid, and with this business, we get paid 3 ways. We get paid retail, commission, and bonuses. Now, just to make it easy, straightforward, I'll speak to you. I'll just speak about bonuses tonight. I don't have my whiteboard with me. I've just flowed in from doing a gym class, and here I am with my notepad. So we all started as a virtual franchisee, and then the first level where we get paid a bonus. Well, with virtual franchisee, there is a $100 bonus up for grabs within 10 days of starting your business, which is pretty awesome, which will pretty much pay for your franchise for the year. And then the next level is we call SDVF, so Senior Direct Virtual Franchisee, which is a $400 bonus. And the person that teaches you also gets a $400 bonus, which is quite cool. And then the next level we come in as SC, which is Sales Coordinator. That's a $600 bonus, and the person that also taught you gets the $600 bonus as well. the next level down the business we call SSC, which is Senior Sales Coordinator. Now, there's no need to remember all the levels, just know basically how much we get paid. So that level is a $1,200 bonus, which is pretty awesome. The next level is QNMD, which is Qualified National Marketing Director. That bonus is a whopping $1,800. So the person that taught you also gets that. And we say too, the awesome part about bonuses in this business is we should spend them on ourselves, whether it's just to get, your hair done, your nails done, just, take yourself out and buy some lunch and, a glass of wine or something, just to, with, working so hard, why not, give yourself something back in return. So, well, that's what I do. That's what most of us girls do. So why not treat ourselves? And I mean, you understand, like with most of us being mums here as well, so you tend to forget about yourself and just buy stuff for your kids all the time. So, yes, it's nice to do something for us. And the last level in this business is NMD, so it's National Marketing Director. Now, when you get to that level, you will get a $3,000 bonus, and the person that taught you doesn't need that bonus because they're already earning lots and lots of money. So that's just a little bit about how we get paid in this business. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's me.
Thanks, Mandy. So that's the fun stuff in the business, how we get paid. And yeah, our motto is that once you get the bonuses, spend it on yourself, not your kids, your husband, your friends, or anything like that. So absolutely fantastic. You smashed it, Mandy. So we've got the exciting new boss babe who is launching her business tonight. We are so super excited. So if you've jumped on to support her, thank you so much for that. And Angeline, would you like to take yourself off mute and talk about how you came across the business and what made you decide to take that leap and what you are looking forward to, babe?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Bit nervous. I've joined this business just wanting to be able to buy my own home and to be financially supportive for myself and for my partner as well, not to mention the little person over here. I'm also thinking that I don't want to put my son into daycare. I don't want to think about going back to work to do 9 to 5 or wanting to work all day and missing out on everything that has to do with my son, because he is everything to me. Sorry. I do have a goal, and that is to try and help people, to bring people into this company as well as trying to get them more healthy and be fit. And I'm not the only one that has health issues. Everyone else does. I suffer with eczema. Yeah, sorry. I just want to be able to be a little bit more independent on myself, and as well as everyone else. I have a little bit of a confidence trouble, but this is part of the reason why I'm here. I want to get out of my comfort zone and to do what other mothers are doing nowadays, just being there. And I am just really excited on what this company is going to bring for me and my family, as well as everyone else who else has joined with us. I'm really sorry. I think that's it.
Thanks, Angeline. So, yeah, welcome. And I am so excited that you've decided to jump on board, particularly that you've got a little one there. And, none of us really want to put our kids into daycare. We want to share all the moments with our little one. So, you've got an amazing support system behind you. And you know, I know that you're going to absolutely smash this business. You know, you've got such a kind heart and you're so beautiful. So welcome and thank you so much for launching your business tonight. So that's about wrap up our event for tonight. So thank you so much for everyone who's jumped on tonight and for supporting Angeline on her launch. So if any of this has resonated with you, whether it's our products program or the business side of things, I strongly encourage you to reach out to the person that invited you to this event. And I hope you all have a good night. Thank you. Bye.